You want to switch out? Is what you said.
Oh yeah, with the nuts. Yeah.
You're right, yeah. And you know what? Now
That was because you were getting irritated with it, and
Well,
I didn't want. Like, there was no reason to get irritated, so I was like, you know what? Let me help the poor man out. He's getting frustrated. Let me give him a breather.
And you all heard that, folks, right? You all heard him say that. Give me a breather. You get that figured to be done by now. Like, were you sleeping or?
No, I was just trying to make sure your stuff didn't break.
Well, that's mighty fine of you to think of that.
Yeah. Especially since it's getting.
Are you getting annoyed?
Kind of tight. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna get annoyed at something that has no effect over me.
It has a little effect over you.
Ah.
Well, you don't want to screw it up because it's not yours, and you're also doing it in front of viewers. So, you ever think of that?
No, actually.
Okay. Welcome back to Monroe County's Finest. I'm Mike.
I'm Nate.
And we have a really cool treat to show you before we talk about what we're going to do today. So here it is. So unfortunately, we couldn't record this, but
we got boggers.
38.5, 15.5, I think. Yeah, no. 15, 38.5, 16. And we got 32-volt beadlock wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome. Crazy offset. I think there's like 2-inch back spacing. I mean, you can tell by the amount of space this is sticking out. I mean,
oh yeah, it's easily sticking out. Maybe
that's like
another. I want to say another like 5 or 6 inches.
Well, unfortunately, the only bad part about this is now I have to modify my trailer because this will not fit over the trailer ramp or the trailer fenders. So now I have to cut my fenders off and make them removable so this will fit on it. A small price to pay for happiness, that's for sure. So what we're going to do today is we're going to move this truck out. We got a little bit of a rot spot on our bed. We'll fix that up, get it all painted, and we'd like to throw the bed back on the truck just to get the full effect of how awesome full-size axles and boggers look on a mini truck. That just hurts.
Dude, that's better than me trying to get up. I still have yet to successfully get up in this thing on my own.
I don't know, but I think I pulled something. And it really isn't comfortable. Beautiful.
Alright.
You don't even really need to go up any higher.
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And luckily, we're on the right side.
Yeah, check it out.
Alright, so, unfortunately, it looks a lot worse than it is. The worst part is going to be in this spot right here. This is the crunchiest spot.
Yeah, it's also where we had that mounting point.
This thing right here, which it's good to have spare Chevy's trucks lying around because this bolt fits in here. But I had to take this off. I didn't really bother anybody with power washing and removing this. But basically, this bolt that was supposed to go in here was actually broken. I cut the head off, heated it up, took a pair of ice grips on the stud, and it came right out. It's amazing what heat actually does. And then, of course, this is the stock one that it came with. That came out, believe it or not, with really not too much trouble. So we'll cut this section out to a point. Probably the end is still pretty strong, so we'll probably cut from here. And we'll have to be careful because this is where the body bolt goes through.
Yeah.
And also, last time we took this bed off, this stud snapped. So, unfortunately, first we're going to try to heat this up with regular heat. Take a vice grips to it, try to get the stud out. And if that doesn't work, we have the power of the welder.
Yeah, weld the nut on.
Weld the nut on it.
Hopefully it comes out.
Yeah, the heat from the welder should probably provide enough heat to break the stud loose. You do it all the time in LS motors. So yeah, so that's where we're going to start with that, and we'll get this stud out, and then we're going to start measuring and cutting and getting the right length of materials we need to fix this piece of rail here. So
before we go, there's also one thing. All these rails are the rails are what we're going to be focusing on. We're not going to be focusing on too much on the bed.
Yes, good point. The bed floor is actually still holding up from the last time I painted it, which was 2015 or 16, if memory serves me correctly.
Oh.
So that actually, I know, I'm old.
Not even that.
No, that's why you were laughing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So the rails right now are the weak point, and yes, it looks like absolute crap in there. There's nothing I'm going to do about that. This this bed's going to get damaged on the trail.
You cut it at one point?
I had to, because I had to get these fenders off. I don't remember
the fender
what I was
flares?
doing. Yeah, I took the fender flares off for something, and I don't remember why. I honestly don't remember what I was doing. I don't think I needed to. I just did, and I don't remember why.
It's all good.
Yeah. When I first put the straight axle on the front of this truck, I had the bed off, and I was doing all kinds of crap to it. But other than that, I don't remember why I took those off. If you are watching this video and you are still with us at this point, please leave comments down below so I can get some ideas. If you have a better comment than us, leave it down below, and we'll read it and think upon it.
Yeah, let us know what you think so far too.
Absolutely.
All right.
Boggers are the way to go.
And the boggers do look sick.
They do. Yeah. They're not new. They're dry rotted. They're old. But they have knobs. They hold air. And it's always what I wanted for an off-road truck. So it's a win-win if you ask me.
Make dreams happen.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's get to work.
Let's do it. So we're going to try a little heat first. And some vice grips on this broken stud here. Heat is an amazing thing. So once that's off, then we can start cutting away. So here we go.
Two hours later.
Finally, after about an hour of welding nuts and heat and anger and hatred, patiently, very patiently, it came out.
Dude, you were nowhere close to patient. You were complaining the entire time.
What are you talking about, Willis? I think that was you.
Oh no. You were like, it's not coming out. Every time a nut broke off, you're getting upset. You're like, I don't know why the welds aren't sticking. I don't know why it's not getting heat enough and it's not turning. You were complaining the entire time.
Please. You're just jealous I got it out and you didn't.
You wouldn't let me.
You're right, I wouldn't. But we did get it out.
Now we're just going to hit it again with a little tap just to make sure the threads are good inside.
Yep.
And then get to work on everything else.
All right, I already went ahead and went through all the other 7 with this tap. It is a M10 1.5, M10 wide 1.5. And I am using the drill driver. A lot of people say that's not a good idea, but for something like this, I'm not too terribly worried. We'll see how screwed up these threads did get, so we'll go ahead and start that.
So it'll be funnier once the bed flies off when we're doing the middle trail.
You realize, of course, there's 7 other bolts holding this down. So your thought process is invalid. Now, if you'll excuse me, let the men work.
Wow. do a direct bed bolt replacement.
Much later.
Hey,
It was a good attempt.
it was a good attempt. You got to give me something.
I'll try until it gives me an issue, and then I'll do the proper way.
Yeah, that's the Monroe County's finest way. Ah, see? It was hitting that. This is gonna be tedious work here.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this.
You know what? I believe
Yeah.
that you were complaining before that you let me do all the other work before.
I was just complaining.
You were complaining. You want to switch out? Is what you said.
Oh yeah, with the nuts. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, and you know what? Now
That was because you were getting irritated with it, and
Well-
I didn't want. Like, there's no reason to get irritated, so I was like, you know what? Let me help the poor man out. He's getting frustrated. Let me give him a breather.
and you all heard that, folks, right? You all heard him say that. Give me a breather. Now we're ready to cut out some rot. This piece here is still relatively solid, but from this line over, we'll cut out, and we got some heavier duty stuff to weld in and clean this up, and we just got to leave this. There's a plate here for where the bed bolt goes through. We need to leave that intact. And I think the perfect person for the job for cutting is Nate.
No.
All right. Well, I guess that leaves me then. So let's.
I'll weld it in.
Man, I was really hoping I was going to do the welding.
You want to do the welding?
Well, how about if we do a 50-50 split? I'll cut some of it out. You cut some of it out. I'll weld some of it in. You weld some of it in. You dig?
That's a lot of things to go at play.
I'm just trying to be fair, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be fair.
I'll cut it. You can weld it.
You mean that?
No.
And here, soon to watch. Here we go.
Okay, cool. Everything's cut.
Wow. What an asshole.
Got our pieces. We're gonna clean them up. Micah's gonna weld them in.
Poorly, I might add.
Alright, it'll be good.
All right.
You'll be good. There's nothing to worry about. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to be
Functional.
exactly functional.
Functional.
Thank you. That's
You're
the
welcome.
perfect word. I was looking for functional, and that's about it.
That's it. Well, she's burned in. She's burned in. We got new holes drilled for the bolt, for the support, and this thing is solid.
It's not going anywhere.
No, man. And I will say this. It's ugly. It's not perfect. It looks a little warped. There's a gap here. But I'm not worried about it because it's doing its job. It's not a show truck. It's a mud truck. It's an off-road truck. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be beautiful. As long as everything holds in place and we're good to go, and I think we're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Break your back, old man.
Not old.
All right. Old man. I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right. Hold that there.
You're good. Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that cuts the hands. Holy hell. Set it down.
You okay?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This side's totally fine.
Listen, I'm gonna go right.
Yeah, just watch your step.
All right, ready?
No. Really?
Too bad.
Alright, go. This is not going well. Take a quick breather.
Breather? Alright.
Oh, you want to know. Oh, what are we on? Oh, what are we? Why are we way off here? Why is the bed sticking up like this? Oh, we're still sitting on the roof. Oh, we gotta put this in there.
Yeah,
And this isn't up high enough, so you need to.
I was trying to get around the tire.
Alright, hold on. Can you, oh, good, no. Pressure on.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on, I want to get these.
So we're gonna do some more work on claws. We're gonna get the S10 Sandrock out, and we're not 100% sure just yet on what we're gonna do with claws because we're bouncing between two ideas as of right now. But
Not really ideas, but things that need to be actually done to it.
yeah. So we're still either way, we're bouncing between two things that we need to get done. Which one to start first? Which one to start after,
Right.
later, whatever.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. And we'll also let you guys know, well, in that video, what we're doing.
It's true. By that point, you'll know what's going on.
Yeah,
At
absolutely.
least I would hope. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. We really hope you enjoyed the content. And let us know how you think our repair went. Let us know what you would do different. Let us know if we did okay. Let us know if we sucked ass. I want to know. I want to know. I don't know if you want to know, but I want to know.
I'm fine.
I don't think you're fine.
I'm not fine.
You're not fine.
No.
You should have a beer.
I should have a beer. Let me grab a beer. Why I'm not fine is because you keep cursing, man.
It's job security, dude.
It's not job.
It's job security.
It's not job security.
I'm sorry.
It got so much to edit when he curses.
I'm sorry. We'll see you around next time, and we'll see what comes out good of the old regular cab claws next time.
fun.
So
I'm looking forward to that too.
I am too.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
We're going to make the old girl alive again.
Can't wait.
Agreed. Anyway, this is Monroe County's finest. I'm Mike.
I'm Nate.
Cheers.